I'll show you how to make your first crypto purchase on the OKX app, making a bank deposit into the exchange and then using that to go ahead and trade for crypto. So assuming you've got an account set up already, if you don't, I'll leave a link below to a video that goes step by step through this process. It's very easy. Just download the app, email address and password, and you can set up an account. Now, before making any deposits, we need to make sure that our KYC is done. That's Know Your Customer. OKX make you do this when you sign up for the app, so you should do it automatically. You just need an ID card or passport, scan that, scan your face to make sure it's the same person, and that's it. So top left, click the box here, and then go to your name, and then profile ID verification. Mine is verified, as you can see. If it isn't, go through this process here. It's very easy, and you just have to make sure that the name on your passport is going to match all of the details on the bank that you're using to send cash into OKX. From here, what we need to do is press one of these buttons. Now, I'm on the international site on the app right here, so it doesn't have this option. However, in my region, there's also a local OKX where I can deposit cash. Now, cash deposits aren't available in every single country for OKX. So if you don't have this option, you won't be able to deposit cash in. You have to use a different option, maybe a third party or peer-to-peer trading, which is where you basically send cash to someone else that isn't OKX, and you tell OKX that you sent them the money. They have an OKX account as well. The crypto is held in escrow, and then when your money is deposited, that crypto is released into your account. In this video, we're going to go through depositing cash in. So if you're in a region where cash deposits are accepted, one of these buttons will say deposit cash, and then go ahead and press that. Once you press that, we can set up our bank details. So if you are a new user to OKX as well, they give these bonuses for new users. So I'll leave the link below. If you use that link, you can get into this prize pool. And if you are new as a user, you might be able to get one of those bonuses there. So use that link if you're signing up, you don't have the account yet. From here, I'll go through the bank transfer process. So if there's an option to deposit cash, what you want to do is add your bank account right here. So click the big green button on the app, deposit cash, and then it says add your bank account. So I'm going to add bank account right here. And then from here it says, what are your bank details? So put the bank details in of the bank that you're using to send cash into OKX. So the account holder name should be pre-populated based on the ID details that you gave OKX during KYC. So it has to be the same name between your bank and OKX. Then just put in your bank account number. For me, it was an IBAN, but in your region, it might be some other thing like an account number and sort code or something else. So from there, you can put that in. This is the bank that you're going to use to send money from into OKX. From here, it says, okay, we've added those details. Now you need to verify your account. So this is the banking details for OKX. So to verify your bank, all you have to do is just send money in from your bank to these bank details. So as you can see, I've got beneficiary name, got the IBAN here. Again, in different regions, it might be a different setup, like an account number, sort code, or SWIFT code, or something else. But you can put that in here. And so you put that into your banking app. So go over to your banking app now, put these details in, and then make a payment to it. From here, it says there's a block for 15 days. So in my region, what it means is if I make a cash deposit into OKX, I can trade for crypto immediately, but I can't withdraw that crypto from the platform for 15 days. I tested this out and I put cash in, I traded back and forth, I traded back to cash, and I could actually withdraw the cash immediately back to the bank account. It's just for crypto. You need 15 days for the crypto transfer or the crypto exchange to clear before being able to withdraw it from the platform to another wallet or another exchange. Cash is in and out immediately in my region, but not crypto. You have to wait 15 days. So be aware of that before making any deposits and trading. And then I just made the deposit. So I went to my bank account, made a deposit into the OKX banking details, and it didn't take long at all. And you can see they emailed me that the deposit was complete. Once you've made the cash deposit into OKX, you now have to go and find the currency trading pair that you want to trade. So in my assets, down in the bottom right, I hit assets here. You can see all of them. And one of my assets at the top is AED. So that's cash in my region. And I can use that cash and the value of that to trade for another crypto. So go down to trade in the middle. And then what you have to do is go up to the top left and just find the currency pair that you want to trade. So what you should see in your region, if fiat currency is supported, is currency trading pairs versus your fiat currency. So it could be euro trading pairs or any other currency that you have. So go and search for it. You can actually search right here in the search box. So search for AED trading pairs or euro trading pairs, and you should see them here. And then obviously the crypto that you want to buy. So if you want to swap euros for Bitcoin, you'll trade the Bitcoin euro trading pair and so on. And then from there, all you have to do is choose the trading pair that you want to trade. So we'll go over to Bitcoin here, Bitcoin USDT just to show you. And then you can put an amount in that you want to trade. And this will be against the fiat currency that you want. and then put in any amount that you want. So what we'll do is put a bid in for BTC. So I'm going to buy BTC. I'm using USDT in this example, but you may be using euros or AED or anything else. So go to buy, and then we can use advanced limit order here, no problem. Post only. This means that you won't make any mistakes with your order. So if you put in a price that's way too high, it will actually cancel out the order so you don't get a bad price for your trade. But the price in USDT, this is the price right here on the right hand side, 83.025. And so I'm just going to click down here at the bottom and it populates the price for me, as you can see. So I'm going to try and bid 83.025, actually a little bit lower as the price is moving down. So let's just do 83,000 like this. Done. The amount of BTC that you want to trade, anything that you want to trade here, and then press buy BTC, and your limit order will go in. So with a limit order, you only trade when the market matches your order. My price is 83,000 right now. The market is 83,014, so it's a little bit expensive for me. I won't trade straight away. But if the market comes down to 83,000, I'll actually go ahead and purchase the Bitcoin. So you can put that in as a limit order. If you want your trade to actually trade straight away, go to market order here. You'll notice that you don't choose the price that you pay. You just choose the amount of the currency that you're spending in order to buy the crypto that you want. So in this case, we're spending USDT and buying Bitcoin. So you can just say, hey, I want to put $100 in, press buy BTC. It will buy immediately for you. And the price that you'll get is the best offer at the current time, which is the red number right here. The lowest red number, the cheapest red number, that's what you'll pay. Limit orders just allow you to put in a little bit of a lower bid, right, so 83,000, and wait to see if the market comes down and actually fills your order. You might be able to get slightly cheaper trade when you use limit orders. But that is how you deposit in and then go ahead and trade the cash for the crypto asset that you want.